All right, we've got an illustrious chef here, Jason Wrobel. How you doing? Good to see
Jason Wrobel, ladies and gentlemen.
everybody.
Woo!
Yeah. All right, thank you. Now, Jason and I did a fantastic weekend of launching the Longevity Now program, and he was making up drinks and foods and all kinds of goodies for us for the whole weekend. Great to see you again. You're looking great, looking younger as usual. This is good.
And amazing, one of the most amazing raw food chefs. We actually had him at our wedding. There was like no discussion, no debate, nothing. We had his food once, and we're like, this is the dude making our food for our wedding, and it was unbelievable. Rebecca, unbelievable.
Awesome.
So what are you going to do for us this weekend, Jason? What do we got?
So we've got a lot of things going on. I'm not only here doing a demo with you guys tonight, we're doing a Kefir Margarita. Going to spice it up tonight. I'm going to be doing an hour's worth of demos on Sunday. Going to be doing some really, really amazing superfood recipes. And then I also have a booth, my Mint Creativity booth, where I've got superfood energy bars, the perfect thing during break or breakfast. So just representing a lot of different creations, Dave, and just so good to be here with you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, are we going to fire up some kind of a thing over here? Is that what you're doing?
We are. Actually, we're going to be rocking a Kefir Margarita, which is a recipe from the Tonic Bar. Jay and Truth, they're going to be open for just a few more minutes. I just wanted to let you guys know in case, last call. So get over there and, get crunked. So they're going to be open a few more minutes. This is actually one of their recipes. And as you know, Dave, it's the most high activation elixirs ever. So it's a joy that I get to debut and showcase one of their recipes, which is not on their menu this weekend. So this is an extra special recipe for you guys. And Dave, what's your birthday?
August 6th, 1970.
Okay, August 6th. Anyone who's within 8 days of Dave's birthday, the first however many, 10, 11 people are going to get to try this. Okay, so keep that date in your mind for you guys to come up when we're ready. So we're going to jump into a Kefir Margarita, brother.
Let's do it. All right. So we're going to have Jason put this together for us with all his skill and savvy, and we'll see if we can educate everybody on how to do this for themselves. All right, so we're starting out with our VitaMix blender. Again, let's just cut to the chase. I've had the other stuff, the other blenders with the little things that you push and the buttons and all that, and I put so many smoothies on the ceiling that I literally, the last time it happened to me, I was at somebody's house, and I said, I made the drink, you blend it. I don't want to touch that thing. She put the thing on the ceiling. And I said, see, that's why I don't use that stuff. VitaMix is what we use. It's what I've been into since 1980, as I said. So let's go with our first ingredient. What do we got?
We are starting with coconut water kefir, and this particular brand, Body Ecology, is fantastic. Donna Gates, she really pioneered a lot of the cleansing through coconut water kefir. I at home also use a brand called Healing Movement, which is amazing, especially after I get a colonic. I find that just replenishing the healthy flora in my digestive tract. This is an amazing product to do that. If you guys haven't tried the kefir, it's this effervescent, sparkly. It's like the champagne of raw foodists.
Right on. You can have champagne. You can have your cherimoya and eat it too.
So we're going to be putting 2/3 of a cup of the coconut water kefir, which also contains a shot, 1 dropper full of ginger extract as well as in here already.
Just to be clear on this kefir idea, this culture idea, we talk a lot about foods. We talk a lot about superfoods. We talk a lot about herbs. A whole nother piece of the story, 50% of the story is having good, friendly bacteria. One of the things I noticed when I first got into longevity research, reading Hilton Hodema's stuff, DeLacy Evans stuff, books that were written 100 years ago that had referenced people in the 1700s, 1800s who'd lived to be 140, 130, 120. One of the things that was common amongst all that and really turned me on to the whole idea of cultured food was that they were all yogurt eaters, and obviously not Yoplait or Dannon, but like, the real stuff back then. And what are those things? Well, they're cultures of acidophilus. They're cultures of probiotic-friendly bacteria, bifidus, thermophilus, L. bulgaricus, etc. So that's what this is. Okay, what's ingredient number 2 here, Jason?
Next thing is a few ounces of filtered water. So we're going to go up to a full cup of liquid. That's our base.
That's spring water, by the way. This spring water that he's putting in there is it's never been ozonated, never been UV light, nothing. It's just gone right from the spring, gravity into that bottle and sealed. It's the only spring water actually out there that has no treatment whatsoever.
Amazing. And this is from the Summit Spring.
It's called Raw Water.
Awesome.
We're calling it.
Awesome. And
okay.
Is that for sale this weekend?
Just a few bottles are floating around. If you're lucky if you get one, but it's a good one to know about.
For the VIPs. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys know where the VIP section is? Okay. Follow us there. Our next ingredient is 3 ounces of lemon juice.
Okay, so you've already done that. So there's our lemon juice. Nice. Quick thing on lemon. Back in about 1890, there was a doctor out there that said if you're a woman, you have 3 lemons a day. If you're a man, you have 4. That you basically that's the immortality formula. And this doctor had noted that citric acid has a tremendous effect on calcification and bad calcium. I've talked a lot about bad calcium, and we've talked a lot about this idea of dissolving the bad calcium. One of the great things to do that, citric acid from lemon. That's why we put it in this formula, which is in the Longevity Now program.
Absolutely. And another thing too, Meyer lemons are an amazing thing. A lot of people don't really like lemons because they're too tart. They don't like the flavor of them. What I found in my recipes, Dave, is that Meyer lemons have a sweetness. I just want to eat the actual lemon. They're so amazing. So if you guys can find Meyer lemons, just the aroma itself is sweet, almost dessert-like. Check them out. They're amazing. And our next ingredient here is tocotrienols, which, Dave, that whole comment about being younger, thank you, by the way. I owe part of it to Tocos. Tocos are amazing for youthening the skin.
And by the way, is everybody noticing how easy this is? Like, it's just literally adding ingredients like you would from a Betty Crocker cookbook.
Yeah, and that's the thing is as a chef, I really want to do. Well, that's a good thing too. My mom still has an original one from like 1954. But one of the biggest things as a chef that I like to showcase for people is that this can be so easy. It can be as easy as your daily regimen is now, if not easier. I mean, the amount of blending and food processing that you do to create these dishes, it really streamlines the process. In fact, I don't think I could get through a day without my green smoothie in the morning. You know how long it takes? 10 minutes. I'm full half the day because we're talking about ease of preparation, getting the nutrient density in your system. It's literally the easiest thing in the world when you learn how to do these easy techniques. So a good blender, how old is this now?
Well, VitaMix has been on the market since the 1950s. The original infomercial wasn't Ginsu knives. It was actually a VitaMix blender. And now this is like the latest model. It's what I use exclusively. This is the VitaMix 5000. This is the 5200 over here. So this is the latest and greatest.